Hey guys, so today I'm here with my Sephora VIB sale wish list and recommendations. I'm so excited for the sale this year. I get so pumped for it every year and it just makes me so happy that it's like springtime and shopping for new makeup, and I don't know, it's just the best. So just a little bit of information that I have on the sale right now. So for VIB Rouge, it's going to start April 18th to April 24th and it's going to be 15% off with the code ROUGESPRING. And then there's no information on VIB or Beauty Insider yet. So yeah, I just have VIB Rouge information as of right now, but I will keep you guys posted as much as I can in the description box below. So be sure to check that out and I will try my best to find the codes for you guys to have them there and the dates. So I guess I'm gonna start off with my wish list first. So the things I'm planning on picking up. So right now I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner Mad Max Brown, my all-time favorite. I'm wearing it right now. I have a Beauty Blender Pro, which is the black beauty blender. So that's the one I use every day. Mine's starting to get a little bit old now, so I want to have a backup. And then I have the Nars Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. So I'm almost out of this. This lasts me a year and I usually end up being able to buy it during the VIB sale, which is awesome. Then I have some new skincare items, which I'm trying to get off Proactive. And I think I mentioned this in a video that's either up already or it'll be up soon. But I'm trying to get away from Proactive. I don't find that it's really doing what I want it to do anymore. So I've been looking at some Kate Sommerville products. I've heard amazing things about Kate Sommerville. So I'm thinking about getting the Kate Sommerville Eradikate cleanser. So this is it right here. It's a sulfur cleanser and I had a sample of this and it's a really nice foaming wash. It doesn't have any exfoliating beads like the Proactive cleanser, and it just feels nice and gentle, but it's like it's really cleansing my pores. In my cart, I actually have right now the Kate Sommerville Clarifying Toner. Now this doesn't have the best reviews, but for some reason I feel like I always need a toner. I don't know why. I think it's just because using the Proactive one for years. So apparently it's supposed to be alcohol free so it doesn't dry out your skin. And it's supposed to help balance oily skin, which I have. Well, actually the reviews aren't too bad. I went through and like a couple of bad ones really stuck out in my head, but this has 4 out of 5 star rating on Sephora.com. And then the last thing that's on my wish list, but it's not in my cart yet, this is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Longwear High Cover Foundation. I've heard a lot of good things about this and I really like full coverage matte foundations, so I've been debating this just to compare to see what it's like compared to the Estee Lauder Double Wear, because I'm a curious cat, but I don't know if I want to spend $70 on it, so I'm still thinking about it. And then the last thing is a skincare item. So I freaking love this stuff. I've had little samples of it, like deluxe size samples before in the jar, and they've recently done a repackaging. Skin has never felt so smooth and so bright as when I use this. So this is the Henriksen Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. And this is a night gel. You put it on and it's like a resurfacer. So you wake up and your skin is exfoliated and looking bright and smooth. And I really like the new packaging. Before it was like a little pot, I think, and you dip it in. That's what it would come like in my little samples anyway. But yeah, so it's described as an anti-aging serum with potent AHAs to smooth skin texture, even tone, and reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles while you sleep. Now on to my recommendations. So the first thing I'm going to start off with, of course, Estee Lauder Double Wear. If you're looking for a new full coverage foundation and if you have oily skin, I think you would love this. So definitely try this out if you haven't picked it up before. I've been using it for years. I have the shade 1 and 2 Ecru and it's my perfect shade. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Brow Palette. And I stinking love this. So this has everything you need for your brows wrapped up in one tiny little case, which is amazing. So I like to use this underneath my brows. I'll use this to set my brows in place. And then this middle powder here is my perfect shade for my brows. So I fill in the front with this. This also goes along really well with my Anastasia Brow Wiz. So for the more precise work, like on the tail of my brows, I'll use Brow Wiz. And then towards the front, I'll use the powder in this. And then I'll use the highlighter underneath my brows and then the gel to set them in place. Then if you're looking for a new highlighter, I have 2 recommendations. So I've been obsessed with highlighters lately. I've jumped on the highlighting train. So the first one I've really been loving is the Too Faced Love Light Blend by the Light highlighter. And this is a gorgeous champagne tone. I'm wearing it today and I think that it's not one of those blinding highlighters. It's somewhere in the middle, but it just picks up the light so well. So yeah, I apply this with my finger to get more of an intense look, but you can definitely put it on with a brush and it'll be more subtle. But yeah, I love the way it looks. And then Oh, this is gorgeous. So if you're really looking to treat yourself, this is the Diorskin Nude Air Lumanizer, and this is in the shade 001. And this is a gorgeous pink tone highlighter. Oh, these are so soft and silky smooth. They leave your skin looking radiant. It's the perfect, my skin is stunning and glowing highlighter. I absolutely love it. And these also come with little kabuki brushes, which are super handy. I find it just goes on so well. And I put this all over my face. Like I'll put it on top of my brows, down my nose, I'll put it on my cupid's bow, and then on my cheekbones. Yeah, I'd highly recommend one of these if you'd like to treat yourself. Then I have a mascara recommendation. I've been obsessed with the Tartiest mascara. It has one of those spiky brushes, kind of like the Benefit They're Real, but it doesn't have the ball point on the end. But I really like how thick and long this makes my lashes look. It holds a curl really well, and then it's also really easy to take off in the nighttime, because I find something like Benefit They're Real is just so difficult to take off. But this just comes off like a breeze. This is kind of dried up on me now. I've been using it for like the past 3 months. I'm really sad to see it go. So I actually might end up picking up another one of these. Then I have a couple palette recommendations, and they're both from Too Faced. So I definitely could not do this video without recommending you guys picking up the Sweet Peach palette. This is so good. It's just such a fun play on neutrals. The shadows are awesome. They're a really great formula. They blend out really well. And I think you can do a lot of great different looks with this. So it comes with 18 shadows, which is awesome. And they're all super pigmented and so much fun to play around with. I would highly recommend this. And then my other palette is also from Too Faced. And I feel like this might be one of the ones that'll sell out during the sale. But this is the Too Faced Natural Love palette, and I think this comes with 30 shadows. So just a warning up front that there is some repeats in here from previous palettes, so you might want to cross-check to make sure you don't have them. This is another gorgeous array of neutrals, but there are a couple in here that can be a miss. I don't really like the Fairy Tale shade, which is up here, and then Tickle Me, which those two shades are kind of duds, but the rest of them that I've tried in this palette so far are amazing. So yeah, I think you do get a really good value in here. You're getting so many shadows and you can do so many different looks with this. I'm actually traveling for half the month of April, and I think that this is going to be the only palette that I end up bringing home with me. And then lastly, I have 3 lipstick recommendations. First one is from Dior, and this is their new Lacquer sticks. So this is a really moisturizing, balmy formula, but they're super intensely pigmented. I love the shade Termy Dior, which is this bright red. But I also, look at that, it's amazing. But I also really love the shade Tease. And they also have a shade LA Pink, which looks like a gorgeous rosy tone. So I think I'm gonna pick that one up actually. And then if you like more of a matte lipstick, I really like the Dior Rouge Dior. And this is in the shade Terrific Matte. This is a really pretty mauve shade. These stay on so long and they're so comfortable on your lips, and they're a really great matte formula. So I know I'm recommending kind of a lot of really high-end products in here, but I think that during the sale is a really nice time to treat yourself and splurge. So if you're looking for 2 new great lipsticks, definitely check these out. And then this is definitely more fairly priced. This is the Bite Beauty Amouse Bouche lipstick in Pepper. I have a mini size, but I would highly recommend picking up the full size of this. Such a pretty color, and I love that they're almost food grade. Actually, these shades are kind of similar, so there you go, almost dupes. Can you tell I've been loving this kind of shade? So yeah, that has been my Sephora VIB sale recommendations and wish list video. Let us know in the comments below what you guys are gonna be picking up or what's on your wish list. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at makingupashlee, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Bye!